Well, good morning. How is everybody today? I am going a little early today to do my editing and thought I'd just hop on. I was just on ECamm watching something and did creative work hours, so I need to get this done because I'm heading out in a few minutes. But I'm going to do it's kind of time to get serious on some editing and kind of decide what look I want. And so it's a matter of checking the profiles that I have. Okay. So here, I'm going to go to standard and then V. Oh, nope. No. That's V. I missed it. There we go. Okay. This doesn't. Yeah. So I'm going to check a couple things and to see if I am in the right preset or if I'm going to use a preset profile and preset on Lightroom for all of these and go from there. I've already noticed a couple of them that I'm going to have to come back and do, make some decisions on how to edit and cropping, but that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to check profiles, presets of these 120. And I know it can probably be done with a sync all, but each time I go through this, it gives me a better sense of how they go together. So there is method to my madness when it comes to repeatedly seeing these. So by the time I get to the point where I'm actually going to put them together, I will kind of know and they'll have formed a story in my head. So let's go to this. All right, here we are on this. Yeah. All right, we're going to check. This one is my. Can you see my mouse? Maybe not. There we go. Why is that there? Oh, there we go. Okay, my mouse is I'm on Adobe Monochrome. That's what I want to be. And then I need to go over here. Why am I? Oh, presets. There we go. Infrared. So here's the black and white infrared preset that I want. Let's do change close history, close collections. Yeah. None of these are what I want. And for right now, and I don't want, ooh. So here's my infrared. And here's high contrast. Okay, I like that. I think punch is going to be too much because I've got too many. See how much I've got there. And we're going to go to infrared. Infrared, I have less blowout. If I do the infrared, but punch gives me, yeah, see, has more. I wonder, let's go to this one and see what it looks like to do punch. High contrast. High contrast doesn't work with the darker ones. Or infrared. Okay. Let's see. Punch. High contrast. No, high contrast doesn't work with that one. Infrared works better. Punch works. Is it this one that punch didn't work? Punch worked. High contrast didn't work. Let's go over to an interior shot. What do I get? Punch. High contrast. High contrast doesn't necessarily work on the or infrared. Okay. Let's see what happens if I take these from here and I put them all on punch. Because I can always take it off. Edit. Select all and go to sync. Let's see if you can sync a profile or a preset. No, you cannot sync a preset. Okay, cancel that. All right, so we're just going to go through here and we're going to decide punch. Yeah, okay. Where am I? Okay, right here. This could take a little bit of time. There's got to be a quicker way to do this. Oh, here, I know what I can do. Okay, you see what it's doing to my blacks is really making them black. It's kind of a look. Now, after I get it on all of them, I can always reduce it. Ooh. Well, I don't know. I'm so quiet. Sorry, guys. This is... So what I'm doing is I'm putting on the black and white punch preset because I kind of want the stark details, a lot of it, to show up. This is a way to do that. In some of them, I'm going to have to adjust the slider on it, but again, giving me that blanket kind of move there. Yeah, I'll be able to adjust how much is on that. Oh, that's kind of cool. Makes the book show up. Oops. Back. Is this one? Well, that's odd. That's kind of cool because that was black and white 01. Had a different profile for that one, not monochrome. All of these are different profiles. Interesting. Okay, we'll come back and check those. All right. Okay. All right, got those. So now I'll go back to the library. And I'll take a look at them now. In this sense, how do they? Yeah, they have a little more uniform look now. This is interesting. I'm going to go here and see if it's. Oh, it is on B. Okay. It did. Yeah, definitely gave a more uniform look. All right, so that is what I needed for that in the first step of those. Like this one, go to here. Is it say B? Yep. All right, that must be interesting. So as soon as I hit black and white punch, it changed the profile to BW-01. I wonder if the black and white punch preset has in it that profile. I bet it does. That I was not aware of that they did. This is one that I have. I did a couple I put red around. One of them I took out. This one I don't want to have to take out. I want this building. It's the only one I have of that building. So let's go see what's the problem with it. Oh, it's on standard. Okay, I need to put that one on punch. That's it. That's the thing. Now, here's the amount. I can do a slider amount. Put it back to where it was. Put it back on punch. Where it's supposed to be. My whites are blown out. There we go. Got those out of the way. And where are the blacks? Weird. This, whatever, what is this? Was there a branch in my way? Oh yeah, there was. There was a branch in my way, so Let's see if I can do something with that. Okay. Let's go to here. And we're not in dust. We're going to go to this remove tool. There we go. And we're going to get a little bigger. A little bigger. And remove that. Okay, then I want to do a bigger brush. And I'm going to try to take this guy out. I'm going to go right up to the edge there. And then I'll come back for that last little bit. Oh, it went over it. Okay, let's see if it can do it. And fix it. Yay. Yay! Oh, that's nice. Better. I can do this one. Okay. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to remove, but these are, I'm not going to correct flaws in the building or anything like that. This is pieces in the sky that were leaves. I had to stand across the street. And, oh well, that's just the way I want to do it. That's the tree there. That's everything else is fine. Okay, so I'll remove that color. And that one's done. I think. Go on to the next one. It's unpunched. There we go. We're going to bring the shadows up just a bit. There we go. That one should be, let's give it a little more dehaze. No, a little more clarity. There we go. Yeah, that's what I needed. Not that. That's corrections on already. Oh, this is what I need to see. These two things right here. Okay. This is just telling me if I have anything wrong. Black and white. Oh, I can adjust black and white color. There. I don't need to do that. Texture clarity. Where was sharpening? Smoothness. I don't want lens blur. Mm-hmm. Okay. Bring bugs up. There we go. Okay. I'm going to take the color off of that one, which was 7, I believe. Yes. And um, okay, so if I take this one, okay. Again. Nope. Here we go. I think I need that. Just shows off. I need this part. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay. This is Take that there. Okay, you hardly hear anything because I'm just editing like crazy, and this seems to be off to me. Like, oh, oops, nope, that doesn't work. Oh, do the auto. Okay. All right, that's a little better. But, yeah, I kind of want to have that there. Centralized. There we go. All right. Take that off. This one needs its white spot. Oh, ooh. Highlights there. Nope. Needs that. Okay. I got my blacks way too dark. The shadows need to come way up on this guy. And then the whites need to go down because I got really blown out whites. But this is the only one that I think I have of that flying these kind of arch things that they have. It's the angled. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. This is one. Let's pull some of those blacks up so we're not so blown out. Let's get some shadows and yeah. There we go. Oh, I just don't think this one is going to make it. I just don't think this one's going to make it. Nope. Unless I completely crop it down to just this. If I do that, that is doable. Okay, it's very grainy, but it's okay. Like that a bit. Yeah, that works. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see some dehaze on that. Some bringing up the blacks. Bringing up the shadows there. Drop down that highlight. Nope. Drop down the white. Nope. I want the. Oh, that's okay. It's not on. I think it needs a little bit of angle. Here we go. That's better. How about if I just move it over and get this part of it? From, oh, that's a carpet. That's a carpet. I don't need that. Just one original tile. There we go. Yeah, like that. Cool. Bring the whites up on that. Highlights up on it. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah. I like that. All right. We are at number 12. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. I have managed to I've managed to get through 12. I decided on using the black and white punch preset as a to on all of them to kind of get a more uniform look, which worked. And now I'm going through each one and tweaking a little bit here or there and doing some cropping. So I'm up to 12. I found a couple that I'm not so sure about now, but cropping them at least gets me to see how I'm going to use them, if I'm going to use them. So that worked. All right, folks, that's it for today on the editing. It's kind of a silent day of editing. You probably noticed if you're following along, but that's oftentimes how editing photos is. I will try to be better at talking through this out loud in my head, or out loud and not just in my head, which is oftentimes the spot that the magic happens. Right. Anyway, this is Gretchen on a wet and rainy Wednesday morning in Washington. Yes, Western Washington is good in it, but the whole state is getting this whole drenching. Anyway, take care, everybody, and I will see you on the next round. Take care. Happy editing.